So now I'm in exercise 2. You can see there's a previous exercise and we have one more to go. So that would be section 3. So in this case, we're going to go to London C3, CL3. Go to that first. So it's already Control-Alt-Delete in here. Most people will try to do Control-Alt-Delete and it will fail and try to reboot your own PC. What we want to do is go up here to Actions and go Control-Alt-Delete. It already comes up with Administrator for Atrium and Administrator. All we have to do is copy and paste the password because we hate mistyping passwords. Like I just did. I did this twice when I was practicing this. I wonder if there's something else wrong with this. Okay, let me type it. And it lets me in when I typed it that time. I must have been copying it wrong. As you can see, if you look here, we're in a Windows 7 box. So what the first thing we want to do is we're going to upgrade to Windows 10 instead of set it up on a regular installation like we did last time. So we double click this, and as we can see on computers, we have the D drive, which has Windows 10 in here. Double click this. Install or run program. Let's just do that instead. It didn't come up. Oh, sorry, it did. So here it says download and install updates. We want to do not right now, meaning that we're not connected to the internet anyway. I want to help make installation. You can do this or not. I don't like telling Microsoft stuff. Seems they know too much already. On the license and term page, just hit accept. On the choose what to keep, this is the important part. You can erase all the people's data, or you can save it. Now, if I was a person on there, I would probably want to keep all my data. But if you don't like the person, you can erase it too. Or if you're trying to do, if the person had problems with the device and he wanted a clean install, you could do that. Whatever the case is, before you do any upgrade whatsoever, you should always save all the files on the device. You shouldn't assume that it's going to work. I've had a number of cases where these things fail in the middle of it and everything's lost. So if you don't back up before you start, you don't have a chance after you're into it. There is no way to recover this stuff. But while we're waiting for this, I will pause this again. I'm trying to keep these videos short. And here we are on the software page. You can read the whole thing. Come all the way to the bottom. And hit accept. You can keep personal files and apps. Keep personal files only or nothing. And right here we're doing it. Why can't, and the question is, why can you not keep personal files, apps on a Windows 7? Okay. So we want to just click next. Here we're doing a complete install. What edition are you installing is the next question. I'm going to pause this. So after it goes through that little circle thing again, it says that we're installing Windows 10 Enterprise Evaluation. Keep nothing. Click install. And again, it's going to take a few minutes to do this. It's going to restart a bunch of times. Then it's going to go to high there. And then you're going to go to Express Settings. So I'm going to pause this again because it's going to take. The reason why I pause it is just to keep these videos short. So that took a very long time to do it. I'm glad I paused it. So now we're to this, and we take all of these by default. If you want to change it to US and Canada, you can change whatever time you like. It's up to you. I'm just going to take the defaults and click Next. We're going to take the defaults and use Express Settings right here. I think I'll pause it again. Now we're back to the create account for this PC, and we want to make ourselves admin. Paste it in there. Again, cut and paste this password twice. And for hint, hit default. And then click next. Now you have to answer these two questions again. The same one from the last page. It's going to go through the where it's creating your user account. I'm just going to pause it. You guys can watch this on your own. Once you're done with the setup for the user, you're over here, and then you go to Start and System like we did before. Right click on this, the icon at the bottom, go to System, and again your questions are here. You can answer them from here, but we want to rename this. So what we want to do is to change settings, hit change, and again we want to call this CL3, copy, and we also want to join it to the domain again. When we click OK, it's going to come up with the username and password. Take administrator. Password. Click OK. See what it takes it this time. And then it says welcome to the Atrium domain. You have to restart it. So close all your files before you do it. Hopefully you didn't do that. Open any files. Now again, this is just my preference. But I copy this here, and I like to have my name on my computer the same as this. So I'm not going to get that. I'm going to copy it over here. Normally that works on a real machine. It's not letting me do that. Apply. It's going to say restart now. So we restart now. And again, it's going to ask you to do the control alt or control print screen to get a screenshot. I don't use those. Again, log into Canvas and answer these two questions. And that's the second part of this. Note that we do have a next exercise. I'll leave it there.